What's up, everyone? Welcome back to MH Off-Road. I'm Nick. This is Thomas, and today we're going to talk about what some of you have been asking for, camping essentials and what we think you need to get started.
That's right. Today, we're going to show you some of the equipment that we think you absolutely need to get out there and go camping and overlanding. And we'll also share with you some of the upgrades that we've made over the last few years.
That's right. Overlanding can get pricey if you're not careful. So today we'll talk about the budget-friendly essentials that you need to get started and where we've made upgrades over the years as we've gained experience. So let's start with the basic shelter. Whether it's a tent or something mounted on top of your rig, you just need a reliable place to sleep.
Yeah, so we started off simple enough with a Walmart brand ground tent. Lasted for a long time. It was great. We also had a Walmart brand sleeping bag. No problem there. It was fine. Ran it for years. You can do that too. But if you want to upgrade, go ahead and grab you a rooftop tent. There's plenty out there nowadays. They're cheap. They're expensive. Whatever your budget is. As long as you're getting out there and sleeping in the woods, that's all that matters.
It's all about finding out what works for you and your style of camping. When starting out, don't worry about going big. Just get what you need for the essentials and get out there. You might be asking yourself, why spend so much money on a rack and tent when the cheap ground tent from Walmart will get you by?
So, like you said, a cheap tent from Walmart is fine and perfect for the budget friendly and even for the not budget friendly. However, when time is of the essence while you're out and about camping or on an adventure in the woods, let's say it's raining or just even snowing or it's just muddy and you're tired from a long day of riding on the trails, a rooftop tent can typically be set up in less than 5 minutes. And when you're ready to get to sleep after a long day, that's key. However, again, there's nothing wrong with a cheap tent, just as long as you don't mind putting in the time to set it up when you get to camp.
You know, if it was a rainy night or anything, packing up that tent could get nasty and muddy, where this will just be nice and it'll be damp, but you pack it up when you get home, you air it out, and it's all good.
That's right. Next up, cooking gear. When you're out and about on an adventure, a reliable way of cooking is a must. Now, we started off pretty basic. Went to Walmart, picked up a couple of pots and pans. We picked up an Ozark Trail 2-burner stove, some 1-pound propane containers, and some simple stainless steel plates. But over the years, we decided we didn't want to use this stuff anymore. We wanted to upgrade. And when we upgraded, we decided to get rid of this stuff.
But as we spent more time out here, we realized life gets better with better equipment. So we've upgraded from the pots and pans to these nice stackable ones. They fit nice and compact in the Jeep. We've upgraded stoves in the past, but we ended up just liking the 2-burner simple stove, so we went back to it. We also started with just random cooking utensils, and we upgraded to an actual carrying case to carry the utensils. And we actually upgraded to a table set.
So the key is to start off simple, buy what you can, use what you can afford. However, as time goes by, if you want to upgrade with what you can and go from there.
So some of you might be thinking, why go back to the simple stove? So over the years, we've upgraded to like nicer stoves with different burners and setups and everything. And just at the end of the day, it was just really nice to have the 2 separate individual burners to cook 2 things at once. We've had grills with skillets on one side and a burner on one. And the skillet's nice when you're cooking certain things, but just at the end of the day, it was just always nice to just have the 2 burners.
Sometimes you just got to keep it simple.
Next, we're going to talk about food and drink storage. When we first started out, we just started with a simple cooler. We would vacuum seal and Ziploc food and keep it in here with ice and our drinks, and that would accommodate us for the shorter trips.
However, the issue with the cooler is that you consistently have to either get more ice, or you have to get more ice, and you have to drain your water out unless you want soggy food. You know, so at that point, we decided to close the lid on the cooler and go ahead and upgrade.
And with that, we upgraded to just 12-volt DC refrigerators that run off a car battery or a Jackery.
And some of the advantages of having a fridge over a cooler, pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. You never have to worry about ice, and you never have to worry about your food getting soggy or warm again.
Finally, let's talk about recovery, the stuff you hope you don't need but absolutely can't go without. When we first started, we would just bring a simple 30-foot snatch strap to snatch someone out, a shovel for if you need it, just a simple Band-Aid kit just for scratches and cuts.
And we've made a few upgrades along the way. So starting with the medical side, we keep our Ouchie Boo Boo kit like you always should, but also we have a little more of an advanced medical kit. Includes a couple things like a CAT, which is a combat application tourniquet, a lot of gauze, some combat quick gauze, just things like that that could potentially be life-saving. We've also upgraded to this red thing you see here, a fire extinguisher, because you never know. You're starting a fire in the woods. What if it gets out of control? You need to put it out. What if your old vehicle catches on fire? You want it to burn down? Sometimes, but not all the time. So maybe you put it out. So if you're running a diesel heater like us, which is perfect for the winter, you want to be safe. So I recommend picking up a carbon monoxide detector from your local hardware store or even Amazon, just in case that thing decided to not work properly. And also, you can't count out being on the side of the road with a flat tire. So always carry a simple tire plug kit. You can pick these up from Amazon or any kind of automotive store. So as far as upgrades from our recovery equipment, we've moved on to a couple different things. Instead of just having a snatch strap or a tow strap, you'll see that we do have some winches as well. And then it never hurts to have a couple of traction boards in case you're by yourself or you just need that extra bit of traction to get you out of a bad situation.
So there you have it, our camping essentials for overlanding and how we got started over the years.
If you're just getting started, don't worry about having all the fancy and expensive stuff just yet. Just buy what you can, get out there, and use what works for you.
Exactly. Let us know in the comments if you have any favorite beginner tips or tricks that you wish you'd known started out. Also, like and subscribe. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram for our next Overland adventure.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you out on the trails.
Bye!